More sad news in the death investigation of a young nurse in Kennedy County near the Padre Island National Seashore. The first reported death during the hunting season for the state.
Yeah, while the details of what led to her death are still unclear, state wildlife and local fire experts want to remind everyone of the importance of hunting safety. Josh Maxwell joins us live with that report. Josh?
Mike, hunting is a proud pastime engraved into the hearts of many who practice the sport. But it does come with dangers that some may forget when out on the land. That's why game experts say it's important to pay attention not only to how you handle a firearm, but the gun casings that come from it, especially during super dry conditions.
It's deer season, and so she was hunting both whitetail deer and exotics.
Texas Parks and Wildlife Game Warden Ryan Cobb speaking about the tragic hunting death of a 23-year-old woman from Farr. While the exact cause of her death is still being investigated, Cobb wants to make sure hunters are being vigilant when out on the land, no matter how much you know it.
Always keep the muzzle of your gun pointed in a safe direction. Be aware of what is in front of you and beyond your target.
But it's not just about how you handle your gun.
It's a hot round.
Captain Charles Harris with the Annabelle Fire Department describing how quickly a fire can start while hunting, from the bullet casings that fall to the ground when a shot is fired.
Especially like when the humidity gets lower, it makes it a little easier. Especially when you after a shot, right? If the conditions are right, it could easily start a fire.
But the risks don't stop there.
ATVs, gators and stuff like that. Side by sides. If you're out on a ranch, you got a little bit taller grass and brush. So being parked, especially like in a certain spot, for extended period of time, could start a fire.
And as you're hitting the road to the lease or ranch, make sure cigarettes are not being tossed out of the car and that you don't have anything hanging down from your truck.
Vehicles driving down the road and their chains hanging, sparks, throws up sparks every now and then and leaves little spot fires on the side of the road.
Even with small fires, Mother Nature can easily fan the flames.
The wind, it can get out of hand pretty quick, especially with wind, gets wind driven. And then fire itself creates its own type of weather too, once it gets big enough.
Josh Maxwell, 3 News.